Hello and welcome to another episode of Poolzcast. Today we have Stacey from Twin Protocol. Welcome, Stacey.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. So could you tell a bit about yourself, your role in Twin Protocol and introduce yourself more for the community?
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me. And we're just thrilled to be supporting and active in your community. So thanks again. Stacey Engle, I have built multiple businesses in the human capital leadership development space. So all about human potential, how we live better, stronger lives, how we work together better. About 4 years ago, I got introduced more in the Singularity Net ecosystem. For those of you, I'm sure many of you are familiar with the AGIX token that then is now merged with Fetch and Ocean. So that whole ecosystem. Prior to that, 4 years ago, I got introduced to Dr. Ben Gertzel, who's part of this project, and Bill Inman, who is active in Twin Protocol. They had this idea around Twin. And I came on as part of the founding team and CEO. And it's really understanding the human capital and human potential space. Once I started learning AI, blockchain, just knowing how much we could change the world through utilizing these technologies, I was all in. So, because when you think about AI, it's up to 800 million people needing to be reskilled by 2030 and new jobs and new opportunities, like 15 trillion added. So it's a very exciting space. I am very enthusiastic about helping people and excited to dive in more to Twin Protocol. But yes, have built multiple businesses in the human capital space.
It's so exciting to hear. Now tell us a bit about Twin Protocol, what's unique selling point and differentiator compared to other Web3 AI products.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few. So, for those of you who do not know Twin Protocol, we are a blockchain and AI convergence. So, basically, our mission is to empower people to create digital versions of themselves, to share knowledge and wisdom to better the world. So we basically are creating not only a platform as a service, but also a protocol that can be used so that we're the safe, secure place that you can create your personal AI. And it's very much focused on decentralized privacy, data ownership, and the power of how we can monetize using blockchain.
Wow. Now tell us a bit about the upcoming plans and roadmap that you have for the project.
Yeah, so well, first of all, we I represent so many amazing people, our team, and advisors and backers that not only bring Web 2, because you asked me about some of the unique selling points too. So I do want to share a couple of things for
Sure.
what our team really brings is this expertise to bridge Web 2 users into Web 3. So for us, it was very important from the very beginning because our goal is to help um, and better the world and create sustainable, secure AI. It's very important that we meet people where they are. So we have the whole platform and protocol utilizes the twin token, and people who are not familiar with Web3 will be able to use fiat. And when they create their account, everyone gets a twin vault, which is essentially where you train your AI twin And that data lives in your vault so that you have control and ownership of it, and you can permission it, decide how you're going to interact with others. So there may be some expertise that you have that you'd want your closest friends or family to have access to, and not necessarily the whole community here. And Twin Protocol will allow you to do that.
Great. Um, Talking about backers, advisors, and partners, could you maybe name a few that you're comfortable, and also if you want to mention any team members?
For sure. Well, we do have an amazing team of, and it's global. So from Dubai to India, so UAE to India to the UK, US, Canada to China. Very expansive team. And we're partnered. I mentioned the partnership with SingularityNet, which is a very critical one as they're very focused on beneficial AGI. So when AI has human level intelligence, and actually ASI, so that merge we were talking about is Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance, which is really when AI can improve itself when we get reach ASI. So it's very important, that partnership from a technology perspective and also a network. So we're very excited to be powering more of that ecosystem. So that's big. Also, we're partnered with a company called Decentralized Technologies. So they're very much with the blockchain and on ramping and rewards. So when you have a twin vault, how we continue to build ways that you're rewarded and your users, so people can access your AI twin, they get rewards as well. So that's key. But as we have gone to market, we're going to eventually, and pretty soon, we haven't launched the date, but soon create a self-service that basically anyone can create their twin. For now, we've partnered with business leaders, thought leaders, celebrities to create their twins and really onboard their users and community so that they can have access to the individual that they care about and follow, in new ways, in new languages. So we've partnered with Dr. Deepak Chopra. He's very well known well-being, and he just well-being and spiritual guru. He just launched his book Digital Dharma, which is his 95th book, that is focused on how AI can help raise spiritual wisdom and well-being. So you can check out his digital twin at digitaldeepak.ai. We also have a partnership with Angel AI, which is very focused on other celebrities. Like we just launched in Singapore at Token 2049, Cool in the Gang, and F1. Cool in the Gang, so the Celebrate song and some of those iconic, legendary songs. You can ask questions on twinprotocol.com of those twins. So that's very the conversation of Web 2 to Web 3. How are we really getting adoption? And we have paying customers and paid partnerships. From a Web 3 perspective, we have Cryptopia VC, Nexus Fusion Capital, Singularity DAO is involved, the Cryptonaires community, Ferrum Network, Unicorn Ventures, Wolf Financial, Hourglass, Coach K, and you never want to miss anyone in those answers, but many more. And we're also onboarding quite a few tier one KOLs right now, given the timing of our conversation and the fact that we're launching soon. So we're very excited with some of the KOLs that have been involved. And Lady Trader Raw is our resident KOL at Twin Protocol, and you can check out her AI twin and ask her specific questions on our site as well.
Perfect, perfect. Actually, I know her. Great to hear.
She's
Um,
amazing.
yeah. Now, in terms of the token, what is the utility for the users, and the investors? Why do you think they should hold the token?
Yeah, so I mean, the token fuels the platform. So your AI twin will use tokens to basically secure storage and manage your personal data. And when people access you, they will pay in twin token. There's also AI capabilities. So if you want to have more advanced voice or personalization or certain components that we're plugging into, that requires twin tokens. And then also, we are looking at the use case, and it's in our white paper around enterprise, just given many of our backgrounds on the team around enterprise implementations and enterprise tech. We know that knowledge transfer is a huge problem for companies and organizations. I mean, it's a problem even for small companies or small projects organizations. But that enterprise grade security will require tokens. Um, and we also have B2B and B2C models traditionally. So it will be utilized from sponsorships. And at the end of the day, people will be paid once you have a twin living either on your website, because we have API and SDK coming, whether it's on your website or on the twin showroom and marketplace, you will get paid in twin tokens when people access your twin. So there's lots of utility here, and that's where at the end of the day, we have a product that's working and out in the market, and we're really excited for people to engage and use our product, and in turn the token will be utilized.
Great. And now, if we turn the question, how does that sort of turn into a revenue generation in your business model?
Yeah, so subscriptions or versions of subscriptions or tabs and some of more, I would say, cutting edge models outside of subscriptions, but ways that you can meet people in different markets with pricing. And then token interactions. So anytime that you're interacting with either your twin as a creator, a twin creator, or others. And then we have an amazing marketing and business development capability. So when you think about revenue generation, brand partnerships, some advertising, and more advertising for in service to individuals, I think that model is very ripe for disruption. And AI is going to help do that in a way that it's like, is this really going to serve you? Uh, not just being served a bunch
Yeah.
of ads. So all of those create revenue streams. And ultimately, people who onboard their twin, they're going to make revenue. So, I mean, we believe that we're winning when all the twin creators are winning. So that will happen in a lot of different ways, right? As we grow as a platform and community and as we grow monetarily.
Yep. Perfect. Now, as you know, community is very important in the Web3 space. Do you have any particular campaigns or special events for the community ongoing or coming soon?
So there are already some regarding some of our early adopter groups, like Known Market has an early adopter group, some of SNet. So that's always beta testing opportunities are always available. You can reach out to us if you're interested, and those are advertised. But I'm very excited for more community challenges that will be coming out. And as we're releasing our SDK and API capabilities, we are going to host some hackathons, which I'm probably the most excited about because I just know people will take the product and twin and what they can do to whole new levels that even our team isn't thinking about right now. Because I've experienced that as an advisor to many companies in the Web 2 and Web 3 space. So excited about that. There's also right now, anyone who's listening can be involved by signing up for an account, interacting with some of the twins. You can interact with mine, you can interact with some of our team members, you can interact with Cool in the Gangs. There we have a myriad And then digitaldepop.ai, you can interact with him in 4 different languages right now: Hindi, English, Spanish, and Arabic. So ask questions in your, if it is your native, or just play around with translation tools. And then when you're doing that and interacting, you are already creating your vault and you're automatically waitlisted to get the first gate of access to create your twin. So those are all things, but I always like to give like something that can be done right now.
No, no, that's perfect. Um, as the community also knows, the IDO is happening on Pools on the 18th. Now, could you share a bit about the listing plans or any alpha that you want to share with the community?
Yeah, well, the product is live for you to interact with now, like I just mentioned. Our focus now and after listing is just to continue to expand our product and the utility of the token. We have quite a few exclusive partnerships that are being launched and will continue to be launched. We also have custom AI consults and more live Q&A that's going to happen after. So really excited to get those out there and just engage. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a tremendous opportunity. There's a lot of different narratives around AI. When you think about the token space, AI, the AI sector is right now the largest market cap under meme coins. So it's quite the juxtaposition, even though AI is being used in some of the meme coins now, which is kind of fun to see from like a pop culture perspective. But I just share the AI relevance because if you don't know where to get started, or you think that the only option for you to interact with AI is in a creative way, which there are amazing tools for that, or and using ChatGPT, Gemini, some of the large language models, Twin does provide you with a way to get started in how you can own your data. And that is going to be a tremendous opportunity for everyone because right now, the LLMs, there have been reports that basically all of public data will be consumed by mid next year. So, what that means is AI models are going to want more data, want your data. And we create so much that Web3, Twin Protocol, other solutions that are merging blockchain and AI will really allow you to take the steering wheel, go and build something and just start. So that's what I want to continue to convey as we're doing listings at that, because we're bringing something real that can add value right away.
Totally. No, thanks for that. So that wraps up the Q&A part, and thank you for that, Stacy. Now, as we are approaching the listing and IDO, if you have anything to share with the community of pools, we would love to hear.
Yeah, we just really want to make AI fun and simple and have people engage in a way that you've never engaged with AI at this point. So I, for any community members and any person, just given my background in human potential, the opportunity is here. You want to take advantage of getting involved in AI. There's, I mean, it's a huge, it's not going anywhere. It's a tool. So when people claim that it's end all be all, I mean, it's a tool and it's going to drastically change everything. So be a part of it with us, like be a part of making history with AI. We know that we are in already making history with some of our partners, and it's really just the beginning.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, very exciting to hear about the AI developments and especially what you're doing in Twin Protocol. So, Stacy, thank you for your time today. It was a pleasure to have you in the community and looking forward to the listing and wishing you all the best, you and your team.
Thank you.